Happy Sunday. I'm Jennifer Kirk. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Guelph, Ontario, and I am showing you how to make this cute little card. I'm just checking to see if I am live and if my video is working. Just give me 1 second to refresh my page here and see if we're going. Okay, there we are live. All right, so happy Sunday. I don't know where you guys are, but in southern Ontario we are getting hit by some nasty weather. Lots of ice pellets and lots of ice everywhere. It's supposed to be turning to snow soon, so then we'll have lots of snow on top of the slippery ice. So be careful if you're out there driving or walking. I guess it's white, so I guess it's looking like Christmas. So anyway, we're going to be making this today. I got this idea from Rachel Kessman. It was on her, she did a video, and it was, I had to try it and share it with you. It was just so cute. So what it is it's a gift card holder. Okay, so when you open it up, you have sentiment here. I don't know if you can see that. And then you can put a note here, or you can leave this blank, and you can leave it blank. I'm just checking again to see if I'm working, because I can't see. Oh, I don't see my video. Oh well. I guess it should be on here, but we'll just go ahead and hope it's working, and then I'm in the camera. So anyway, really cute gift card. Everyone, I have lots of people that I give gift cards to at Christmas: teachers, co-workers, the bus driver. So cute little card. Fits right into a regular size envelope. It is a little bit thicker, so you might want to put a bit more postage on it if you are mailing it, or you can just hand it, and it's really cute. All right, so we're gonna make that today. I'll show you a couple of other ones that I made. So here's one, very similar pattern paper. Okay. Inside, I did this instead of stamping, and just left this blank to write a note. Okay. One thing I did notice, so the Night of Navy doesn't fold as nice as the Whisper White, so it is a little bit stiffer to work with. So I did notice that difference there. And then here's another one that I did with Very Vanilla. I'm going to be doing this in a class. This is embossed with the copper, and then the berries, I just took the copper re-inker and I just painted the berries and then used the blends on the leaves. Okay, and yep, there you go. See the inside there? I don't know if you can see that okay, because I can't see my video to see if it's working or not, but all right, so we're going to be doing that today. So first of all, I will show you the stamp sets and the dies that we're going to be using. Pardon my hands. I've had a couple of fights with the food coloring this morning. So I was decorating Christmas cookies, and the food coloring got the best of me. So it isn't ink; it is food coloring. So pardon my hands. I scrubbed and I couldn't get rid of them. So here we are. All right, so today I am going to be using the Frosted Frames dies, as well as the frosted foliage, some of the sentiments in here. You can do stamping as well if you want. I didn't do the stamping on this one, but you can use. This would be gorgeous. I'll tell you in a second, but if you don't have two pieces of the DSP, you can alternate and use that on the flap, and I'll show you what I mean. Okay, so we're going to be using this. The other thing that I did too was I'm using a sentiment from the Perfectly Plaid, so just the Merry Christmas. And then I also used the snowflakes here out of the Christmas Layers dies. Okay, So just because I wanted some additional snowflakes to glue on the inside. So if I can find my catalog, I will show you. So we will be using the DSP from the Feels Like Frost. Okay, and then we will be using the stamp set as well as the dies. And you could, there is snowflakes in this dies. You could use that instead of the other one, but I did, let's see if I can find it in here. I know it's with the, oh, I'll find it. I should have, here we go. It's the Christmas Layers dies. A lot of people have missed this because it's so tiny, but it's with the Itty Bitty Christmas, which I love. I use this bundle all the time. So there you go. So those are that's the dies and the stamps that we'll be using today. So what do you need to do this project? Okay, you need one piece of Whisper White that is 8 by 8, and we're going to be scoring it at 4 both ways and then diagonally. I will show you that in a minute. You're going to want 2 pieces of the Feels Like Frost. We're going to be using the white side and we're going to be brayering it. So you do want 2 that are the same. If you only have 1, that's okay. I'll show you an alternate when we're in the process of what you can do. Okay, so we're going to be using 2 of these pieces. You need 4 Night of Navy cut at 3 3/4 by 3 3/4. So you need 4 squares. One of these you're going to cut in half on the diagonal so that you end up with a triangle. I don't know where I put all my cut pieces. Oh no, this might be fun. I had pre-cut some stuff and now I don't see it anywhere. Uh-oh. All right, well, let's see. I'm sure I will find it in a second once I move everything around. Okay, and then we need 2 pieces of Whisper White at 3 1/2 by 3 1/2. All right, so let's get started. The first thing that we're going to do is we're going to take our DSP. Oh, this is why I can't find it, because I've knocked them all down on the floor. That's not good. Hold on. Just let me pick them up. There. All right, so we're going to take our piece of DSP and we're going to take our brayer. I'm just going to put this down just because it will get messy and I don't want to have to look at that all the time. And we are going to, look at the sparkles. I have sparkles on the Night of Navy. We're going to brayer this. Okay, so these are our sponge brayers. You get 2 in a pack. They wash up really easily. So I'm just going to get some ink on here. Okay. Always when you're brayering, start off the page so you don't get a big clump. And you just kind of go across until you get the color coverage that you want. Okay, ink up. Get some more ink on here. And bring it across. Do it again and keep going until you get the color that you want. You can do an ombre look if you want, or you can do it all the same. Totally up to you. Okay, just keep on going. I'm going to flip it around and start bringing it color on from this end. So it meets in the middle. Okay, you just keep going until you're happy with it. Once you're happy with it, you can do again, like this isn't totally even, but you can do whatever you want. It will look good. All right, so that's pretty good. I'm pretty happy with that. So I'm gonna put my roller away, put my ink there. You're gonna wanna take just a piece of paper towel after you've done that because the silver here will resist the ink. So you just want to wipe, otherwise you're going to get blue all over your fingers. Okay, so you just take some of the extra ink off that's sitting on top of the silver. You can't really see it, but it is there. See, that would have been all over your fingers and all over your Whisper White cardstock. So you just wipe it, and there you go. We're done. So we can set that aside. I'll get rid of my dirty piece of paper here. And we'll bring in our Whisper White, and we will bring in our trimmer. Okay, so this is, look at my fingers. You want to make sure that you have your scoring tool out. Okay, so this is an 8x8 piece. We're going to score at 4. Okay, turn it around, score at 4. Okay, we're going to flip it over and line up the corners here. I don't know if you guys can see this. Again, my video is not working, so I can't tell if I'm in, hopefully I'm in view here for you. All right, we're just gonna give that a good score. Oh, I got blue here. That's okay, we'll hide that. That's because of my yucky hands. All right, so now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna flip this back over, line this up, be very cognizant that your corners are lined up well. So I just, see right here, I'm not lined up very well because I didn't score that very well. So that will not make a nice card. So I'm just going to move it over a little bit here. Okay. Burnish and burnish. Okay. And then burnish, burnish. I'm just folding it along the score lines, lining up the corners so that I have a nice crisp and everything matches. And then I'm burnishing. Okay. So now what we have is, when you fold it, okay, it goes right into a square. It just naturally will fit that way. And there you have it. Okay, so we have to make sure that I cover up all my blue here, so I don't want that showing. That was going to be my, yeah, so we're going to do it this way. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to take our two-sided tape, which I forgot to mention that we need. We need a strong adhesive on this one. And we're going to put one piece along here, right at the very edge. Okay, hopefully I'm in the camera. Oh, I feel I'm flying blind here because my video didn't start on my iPad, so I can't see if it's working and I can't see if I'm in the way. So I always just burnish that down. Let's see if I can, my fingernails are going to work today. To get rid of this. Yep. Okay, and we're going to bring this up. So you just want it in the one corner right at the very edge, because this is our flap where we're going to put our gift card. So we want to be able to fit stuff in there. And then this one, we're going to tape down all the way, okay? So this one, oh, here I'm making a mess. We'll just add a piece of tear and tape along the bottom here. Add another piece along the bottom. Probably did this one too long. That's okay, you can trim it if it's too long. Just bring your snips in and give it a little cut. Okay, I always just burnish it. I find sometimes I go too fast and I don't stick it down hard enough, and then when I try and peel the top layer off, both of them come. So I just find taking your bone folder and running it across the top just helps pull that down. Okay, and then we're just going to fold this up line up your edges, and voila. All right. Okay, so let's get to decorating the outside. So let's come back to here. We do have this is going to go here, and we're going to cut a piece of this by 3.5 by 3.5. Okay, so we're going to just cut it into a square. So line it up. I love the new trimmer. I have used this so much and have had no issues with the blades. Put this aside, you're going to use it for a little bit later. Okay, trimmer out of the way. Now we can just glue this down. And center it on here. There we are. Okay, and glue this onto the front of the gift card holder. Somebody's dinging at me. I'm not sure what's happening, but hopefully they're not telling me it's not working. All right. So I'm sorry, people, if there's anybody watching. I can't see comments or messages because my video is not working. So now I'm just going to take this. It's sending you a little Yuletide cheer. Get some Night of Navy. Just ink up your stamp. I'm going to turn it this way. Okay, hopefully I'm on the video. Stick it down. Lift it straight up. Close this, because knowing my luck, I'll put my hand in it. Okay. And then we can just stick that down. I'm gonna pop it up if I can find my dimensionals. Where did I put them? Oh, they ended up on the floor like everything else that dropped. I must have hit it when I was setting up the camera. Okay, so sticking some dimensionals. We're just gonna pop this up a little. It's already thick, so you're gonna have to put extra postage on it anyway. So let's just give it a little dimension. Okay, just put it in the center. There you go. Now I have cut, this was cut out using this die here, and then these were cut out using the ones in the frosted foliage. So I think this card here, I had put ones behind there, but I think for this one I'm just gonna maybe do a small one and a large one there. Now this is Tombow. I've just put it in a different bottle just so I have a fine tip. Hopefully it's not clogged and I can use it. There we go. I just find I like the Tombow. It's a little bit more forgiving than the fine tooth or the fine tip glue, the clear one. So okay, so I do love it. So I kind of compromised. Put that there, and where's my other? Oh my goodness, I would lose my head if it wasn't attached. All right, we're just doing one snowflake because I don't know where I did with the other snowflake. I just had it a second ago. It's one of those days. All right, so there, that's it. That's the front. How simple is that? So now, oh no, what did I do? I put it on the wrong side. Are you kidding me? Haha. I have no idea what I just did. All right. Let's just pretend. Let's pretend that this is the outside. What did I do? Don't do what I did. Oh, I didn't do anything wrong. It just had extra glue there that got stuck. Phew! I was like, what did I do? My goodness. Oh, it's one of those days. I think it's just time to go home. All right. So I had said that you would have 2 pieces of the DSP. And the reason being is because we need another 3.5 by 3.5 square to get this corner piece here, okay? If you don't have 2 pieces, or if you don't want to use 2 pieces, what you could do is just have a white, just cut out a whisper white, 3.5 by 3.5, cut it in half. And you can see on this one here, I used a blue, and I just did a similar stamp that's on the DSP, and I just stamped it and decorated it. So you can do that as well with if you don't want to use 2 pieces of the DSP. Problem is you can't get a big enough square to get a triangle to cover here. So I'm just gonna, I have this one from the card that I made earlier, so I didn't have to actually use another piece because I already had it. So let's just glue that on and glue it on. I can handle gluing today, I think, hopefully. I wonder what my cookies are going to turn out like. Whoa, I'm having this much trouble stamping. All right, so now on this piece here, I've already cut out just a 1-inch thick stripe because I just think it's really pretty to bring the pattern all the way in. So I am going to, oh, I found my other snowflake. I am going to stamp my sentiment. So I'm going to stamp Merry Christmas here. All right, just put it right there. Glue this. Don't put your fingers in the glue like I just did. Making a mess today. Making a mess. That's okay. The messier you are, the more fun you have, right? Isn't that what we say to our kids? Oh, I'm getting blue ink everywhere. Do not get covered in ink like I am. We'll just have to cover that up. So when we're sticking this one down, okay, again, we want to use a strong adhesive because this will be coming in and out quite a bit. So we're going to use tear and tape. You're only going to put tear and tape on the top part of the triangle here. So you'll see the fold. You probably can't see it on the camera, but when you're making this, you'll see the fold. You only want the tear and tape on the top part, okay? Don't put tear and tape on the bottom part because then your card won't open properly. If you still have some fast fuse, which I love, you can use fast fuse. Fast fuse would look really good, work really good. Snail probably isn't strong enough, although I guess it will depend on how often they open and close their card. Okay, so peel off this. Oh, see, there. That's why. Oh, there. I'm having trouble today. Good thing it's a Sunday. And I'm just playing today. Okay, so now we're going to, you're going to want to line it up. It's hard for me to do this on the camera. Easier if I can lean right over it, but line it up. There you go. Okay, so again, it only has half, so it comes in like this. You want it to be able to fold, so you can't put adhesive on the bottom. Okay, there's that. Now we take our last piece of Whisper White here, and you can either leave this blank if you want or stamp a sentiment. I'm going to put a sentiment in here. Okay, hopefully it's straight. Not quite, but we'll pretend it's straight. And then I just cut a 3/4 of an inch banner here. I'm going to put that on the bottom because I think it looks pretty. I love this paper. I love both sides of this paper. I'm going to miss it when it retires. Maybe I'll have to buy some more just so I have some on my stash. All right. Glue this down. We're almost done. So this does use quite a bit of paper, but it is quite pretty. And then we just glue the final piece down here. And then you can add some embellishments if you want to add some snowflakes. We can do that. So I have some nasty blue ink there that I want to hide. So I am going to put a snowflake over it so that it's hidden. If I can get my glue out. There we go. And I will hide up my boo-boo. And there you have it. Okay, you can also take some of these. I didn't use these. You can take some of these and decorate however you want. Maybe I should hide this blue bit there. And you're done. That's it. Okay? How easy. And it's stunning. I love it. Thank you, Rachel, for sharing how to do that and how to make it. And I thought I would share with you. So I will do that after because I can't see. Gotta get new glasses too. All right, so thank you very much for joining me today. If you do want this, if you do live in Canada and you do want the supplies to make this gift card holder, I will have all of the details, measurements, everything that you need in order to make this at the bottom of this video. Hopefully the video is working. And yeah, and if you do live in Canada and you don't have a demonstrator, then I would be very happy if you shopped with me. So please, if you do enjoy the video, please like and share it and leave me a comment, and I'd be happy to hear from you. So have a great week, and I will see you next week. Take care. Bye. Happy stamping.